The Rose of Versailles, a story of revolution, gender defiance, and courtly chaos, told with such style and substance that is still setting the bar decades later. What if I told you there's another show set in another chaotic period in history with yet another gender non-conforming MC tangled in a mess of identity, power, love, and political hellfire? One that would throw you into yet another whirlpool of royal drama and tragedy. An anime that could have been the next Rose of Versailles, but fumbled the bag so hard that... Hi, I'm Faith from Tiny Wave TV, and I'm here to rant. Alright, thing is, watching Requiem of the Rose King did upset me. Like, when you watch a show with that much wasted potential, right? But then, later, I watched the Rose of Versailles, and now I'm pissed off. Alright, I'll tell you why in a second, but you might want to pause here and read the synopsis if you're not familiar with the show. Y'all don't want me to read this aloud, because I might just... Requiem of the Rose King is thematically and conceptually pretty much the Rose of Versailles' dark twin. Both are set in these chaotic moments of European history, packed with power struggles and high-stakes royal drama. You've got this gender-defying leads, Oscar in The Rose of Versailles, Richard in The Rose King, caught in the middle of it all, figuring themselves out in a world that's trying to put them in a box. The struggle with identity, power, and love is at the core of both stories. However, The Rose King leans heavier, harder into the tragic, while The Rose of Versailles is heartbreaking in its own right. The Rose King takes it to a whole other level. It's grittier, messier, with this kind of slow, suffocating hopelessness that hits deeper. Well, it could have. Yeah. Here's the thing. The Rose of Versailles nails it. The narrative, the visuals, the direction. I've lost count of how many times I had to collect my jaw from the floor because the scene was done so right, so hard-hitting. Not just getting the emotion, the meaning, the message across, but burning it into your skull. The Rose of Versailles leaves its mark. It's unforgettable. What the Rose King leaves you with, though, is regret and rage. Because imagine how iconic, how game-changing it could have been. But let me clarify, this isn't a case of a show that promises something and then fizzles out. It's not like it starts strong and then goes nowhere. Watching The Rose King is like, at every moment, you can feel there's something good underneath. Like, beneath the non-existent animation, the baffling pacing and direction, the nonsensical characterization, there's something real at the core. That's what got me through 24 episodes of PowerPoint presentations. Either that or my taste in anime is just trash.
What? I love garbage.
Anyway, it dragged me along is what I'm trying to say. When the Duke of Buckingham's first name was revealed, I was gagged. When Henry Tudor showed up and he was a bitch, I was like, yo, reversing the Shakespearean propaganda? Girl, let's go! That's the thing, there's a strong foundation here. The history, spicy. The Shakespeare, spicy. The mangaka's twisted take on both, spicy deluxe. The bare plot is compelling, and it shows, even if it's been butchered on the screen. It's like it gives you glimpses of depth. A real depth, and you know it's there, but never really develops it. And here's the kicker. Apparently, the manga is overflowing with juice. Way too much to fit into just 24 episodes. And that tracks with what I got and felt just watching the anime. I'm definitely going to read the manga, though that'll probably just elevate me to a whole new level of rage toward the anime and put me in danger of losing my damn mind.
And that's okay.
Now the question is, will the winter of our discontent be made glorious summer by a proper remake? Well, the odds aren't great. The Rose King didn't exactly make a splash commercially, but hey, with fantasy anime leaning more into world building, emotional depth, and character-driven stories these days, maybe there's hope. We're seeing more of the darker, more introspective stuff. If you throw in tags like political drama and queer-coded heroes, the Rose King just had it all, buried under bad pacing and direction. So if a remake ever does happen with the right team behind it, maybe this time Richard could get the crown he deserves. And while I'm at it, can we manifest a Claymore remake too, please?